The Aquarius Full Moon on July 29th will reveal what you've been missing. Have you ever had that strange feeling that something is about to change, even before anything actually happens? Maybe you've been thinking about someone you haven't spoken to in years. Maybe you're starting to question relationships that once felt completely right. Or maybe you simply feel like you can't keep pretending everything is okay anymore. If that's you, you're not alone. According to astrology, we're entering one of the most powerful full moons of the summer. On July 29th, the full moon reaches its peak in Aquarius, directly opposite the sun in Leo. Many astrologers view this as a moment when emotions rise to the surface, hidden truths become harder to ignore, and situations that have been building for weeks finally reach a turning point. And because this follows the recent Mercury retrograde period, many people feel they're finally beginning to understand lessons that were confusing just days ago. Today, I want to share 7 themes that many astrologers associate with this full moon, and why this week may feel so significant. Let's begin. You suddenly see the truth. The first thing many astrologers connect with this full moon, not because the world changes overnight, but because your perspective does. Sometimes nothing around you changes. The same people, the same job, the same relationship. Yet something inside you quietly says, I can't ignore this anymore. You may realize that someone has been giving you mixed signals. You may notice a pattern you've overlooked for months, or you may finally understand why something never felt right. Aquarius is often associated with objectivity. Instead of reacting emotionally, it encourages stepping back and seeing the bigger picture. That's why many people describe this full moon as a wake-up call. 2, you stop chasing people. Have you ever noticed that after a period of emotional confusion, one day you simply stop trying? You stop forcing conversations. You stop waiting for replies. You stop convincing people to stay. Many astrologers believe Aquarius energy supports emotional independence. Instead of asking, why don't they choose me? You begin asking, why am I choosing something that no longer feels right? That shift can change everything. Sometimes the greatest transformation isn't someone coming back. It's realizing you no longer need them to. 3, unexpected conversations change everything. The weeks surrounding Mercury retrograde often bring delays, misunderstandings, or unfinished conversations. Now, as Mercury moves forward again, many people feel those conversations finally begin to make sense. A message you've been waiting for may arrive. Someone may apologize. You may finally have the courage to say something you've kept inside. Not every conversation will be easy, but many astrologers see this period as one where honesty becomes more valuable than comfort. And sometimes one honest conversation changes an entire chapter of your life. Your intuition becomes louder. Have your dreams become more vivid lately? Have you noticed repeating numbers, unexpected coincidences, or a feeling that something important is approaching? Whether you see these experiences as spiritual or psychological, many people report paying closer attention to them during emotionally significant periods. The full moon is often associated with heightened awareness. Instead of ignoring your inner voice, listen to it. Sometimes your intuition notices the truth before your mind is ready to accept it. 5, your circle begins changing. One of Aquarius's biggest themes is community. Who truly belongs in your life? Who supports your growth? And who only appears when it's convenient? During this full moon, you may naturally drift away from certain people. Not because anyone is wrong, but because your paths are no longer aligned. That can feel uncomfortable. But making space often allows new connections to appear. 6, you feel ready to become someone new. Leo season asks us one important question. Who are you when you're not trying to impress anyone? Combined with this Aquarius full moon, many astrologers interpret the energy as an invitation to step into a more authentic version of yourself. Maybe you've wanted to start a business, launch a YouTube channel, move somewhere new, speak your truth, or simply stop living according to other people's expectations. This may not be the week when everything changes overnight, but it can be the week when you finally decide to change. And every transformation begins with one decision. 7, you understand why everything happened. This may be the most powerful theme of all. Sometimes life only makes sense when you look backward. The rejection, the delay, the breakup. the opportunity that disappeared. Many astrologers see full moons as moments of completion and reflection. Not everything happens for a mystical reason, but reflection often reveals patterns we couldn't see while we were living through them. This week, give yourself permission to pause. Ask yourself, what have I learned? What am I ready to release? And what kind of future do I actually want to create? Because the answers to those questions may matter far more than any horoscope. If you follow astrology, many believe the July 29th Aquarius Full Moon offers a chance to let go of what no longer fits and move forward with greater clarity. Whether you see astrology as spiritual guidance, symbolism, or simply a tool for self-reflection, moments like this can be an opportunity to check in with yourself. If this video resonated with you, let me know in the comments. Which of these 7 themes are you experiencing right now? I'd love to read your story. And if you enjoy practical astrology, cosmic events, and weekly energy updates, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.